What needs to change is the culture. We have a drinking culture in Wisconsin that's unlike a lot of other states. I've had people who come to Wisconsin say, you know what, I'm from whatever state and you guys sure do a lot of drinking around here. So, you know, that's part of the culture. Drinking alcohol in and of itself is not the issue here. It's when someone does that and then gets behind the wheel of an automobile. It's that combination that makes it deadly. The USA Today newspaper dubbed Wisconsin America's watering hole. And some people might chuckle at that and say, oh, you know, that's funny and we're kind of proud of that. But when you talk to the people that I've talked to, people who've had family members killed at the hands of a drunk driver, they've had other loved ones and friends killed by drunk drivers. When you see the wreckage and the carnage that I've seen, that my deputies see on the street at these scenes, then you don't think it's so funny anymore. So we have some very lax drunk driving laws here in the state, which this USA Today article also pointed out when they named Wisconsin America's watering hole. They said lax drunk driving laws, lax prosecution, and a heavy culture of drinking. I'm not asking for absolute sobriety. Okay, the breath alcohol content level in the state of Wisconsin as prima facie evidence for drunk driving is 0.08. That's fine. I'm not asking for it to be lowered. I'm not asking for it to be zero. All right, and the reason I'm not is because the research has shown you can consume a certain amount and you can still function properly. But then there gets to a level where things start to be impaired, which is your judgment, your vision. And that's why they call it impaired driving. So what we need to do is change the culture, but we need a couple of interventions working at the same time. The enforcement is there. We're arresting drunk drivers in record numbers, law enforcement. They're being prosecuted by the district attorney's office, but then again, they're getting to court, and this is where they're getting the slap on the wrist. We've had people with 4-time convictions, 5, 6, 7-time convictions that receive no appropriate sentence. When I talk about punishment first, obviously, if you've been arrested for drunk driving 5, 6, 7 times, you have a drinking problem, you're probably an alcoholic. And I understand the role of treatment in this thing. But I also understand that some people aren't going to learn until they're adequately punished. If you don't attach consequences to unwanted behavior, you're going to see a repeat of that behavior, which is why the second time drunk driving offender gets to the third, and he and she gets to the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the seventh. And then along the way, too often in there, they kill somebody. And then that's what, you know, those are the people that I look at, and those are the people that I listen to, and they say that it's time for change. This state, the state of Wisconsin, has to become the 50th state. There's 49 other states in America that criminalize the first offense of drunk driving. We're the only state in the nation that does it. And I say 49 states could not be wrong.